pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
He's got it, and the third baseman will just tag the runner coming toward him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are tied 4-4. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Odell Childs gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious Mississippi Braves, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Blue Line.
And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Ready now, number 24. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch on its way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have.
Akil Morris will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 61, Akil Morris.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
10-6, the final score in this game. Pensacola used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Barrett Aston gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 10 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Mississippi, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And
the Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Ozzie Arrojo is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hearts, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 throwing for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses.
Digging in, number 24, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Hit out towards second. Waylock fields it cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Rich Olson. He singled his last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Settling in now, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Play ball. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
Daytime baseball here. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball. On MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Iglesias calls for it, makes the play, one away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Cel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. In now, Alex Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alex Gordon.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Digging in, Mikey Mata. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Tigers, left fielder, Mikey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to right. Bonifacio's under it. One out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
No, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bonifacio's under it. And that's the third out. An inning in the books tonight. So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Leading off for the Tigers, designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Orlando is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only moved there, but now
good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, James McCann. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it, Dan?
Well, that was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
Dixon Machado digs in. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Gordon's throw comes in, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he grounds one briskly to short. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tigers get 1 on this swing of the bat from... A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Look out, 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate, Alcides Escobar. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. No balls and one strike. Runner at first here, one man out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. And that hit batsman may be the one that breaks the camel's back. I have a feeling the home plate umpire's seen enough of our starter, and indeed he has. He's ejected him from the ball game, and really I can't blame him.
No, Matt, that's pretty much automatic. With a warning already issued, anything that comes in that tight is going to be treated with zero tolerance. That's just the way it works, and now the bullpen is going to have to pick up the slack.
Buck Farmer will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Buck Farmer.
Whit Merrifield will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Dozier over at second. Escobar is over at first with one away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Merrifield behind, a ball and two strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Snap throw behind the runner at second, but he gets back in time. Runners at second and third with two gone. And a wide one here, ball 2. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Leading off the inning, Mikey Mato, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 0-2 home. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And to score from third, the tying run. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. Nick Castellanos now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Duffy sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball that just misses inside.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Dozier in foul ground, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the one. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
13, Salvador Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.